Hey there, welcome to Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens, your go to space for growing, thriving seasonal gardens right here in the wild and wonderful Houston climate. I am Vandana, organic gardener, a permaculture enthusiast, and a garden coach with over 15 years of hands in the soil experience. Whether you're starting with a pot of herbs or a backyard full of weeds, you're in the right place. Each week, I will share practical tips, real life stories, and trusted strategies to help you skip all the overwhelm and grow with confidence. Let's dig in. Hey, vibrant gardeners! Welcome back to another episode of Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens. Today, we are slowing down. We are breathing a little deeper, and we are talking about something tender, ancient, and full of hope: seed saving. A few days ago, I was out in my garden on one of those soft, quiet afternoons. I picked up a dried zinnia bloom, nothing glamorous, just a crispy little flower head, and for a moment, I felt like I was holding a whole season in my palm. The laughter, the bees, the bouquets my kids picked, the early morning harvesting, the colors that made my heart happy all summer long. And that's when it hit me. Seed saving isn't just about gardening. It's about honoring what the season gave you and choosing to carry that joy into the next one. Seeds are tiny, quiet reminders that beauty doesn't end, it just transforms. I still remember the first seed I ever intentionally saved. It was basil. One plant had bolted, the flowers dried up, and instead of tossing it into the compost pile, I gently rubbed one of the dried flower heads between my fingers. Tiny black seeds fell into my palm. They were so small, but holding those little seeds felt very powerful. It felt like the garden was whispering, "Hey, here, take this. Grow me again." I didn't know anything technical. I didn't Google it. I didn't stress about doing it perfectly. I just saved those seeds in kitchen paper towel. The next season, I planted it and they grew. And that's the moment I realized seed saving is not at all advanced. It is not complicated. It is literally the most natural thing a gardener can do. And for all of you listening, whether you're just starting or you've been growing for years and years, you absolutely can do this. Okay, why seed saving matters? Seed saving teaches us to slow down. It helps us to notice the full life cycle of a plant. Those little life cycles the kindergartners study. It always starts with the seed. It turns the end of a season into something meaningful. Not a goodbye, but a see you soon. It becomes a family ritual, a moment of gratitude, a tiny act of hope. But here's my favorite part. Seeds are meant to be shared. When you save seeds, you suddenly have this abundance that is so easy to give away. A little envelope of seeds becomes a thinking of you gift, a welcome present for a new neighbor, a sweet thank you for a teacher, a surprise tucked into a birthday card, a way to help a friend start their first garden. There is something beautiful about giving someone something you grew, that they can grow now too. Seed saving turns gardeners into givers. Here's something. I want you to think about. Somewhere in your lineage, someone saved seeds. Maybe it was a grandparent. Maybe it was someone several generations back. Maybe it was a neighbor or a family friend you never met. Maybe it was someone who carried a pouch of seeds into a new place, a new chapter, a new life. Even if you don't know the story, the act itself is woven into your ancestry as a human being. Seed saving is one of the oldest traditions in the world. People saved seeds to survive, to rebuild after storms, to share with neighbors, to pass down favorite flowers and vegetables, to preserve beauty, and to keep memories alive. It's resilience in its purest form. When you save a seed, and especially when you share that seed, you're participating in the same rhythm people have been practicing for thousands of years. All right, let's make this really super simple. I want to tell you what heirloom seeds and what are hybrid seeds. I know a lot of people get confused with the jargon. Heirloom seeds are storytellers. These are the varieties that have been passed down for decades, sometimes centuries. When you save seeds from them, they grow the same again next year. They're packed with flavor, color, uniqueness, and history. They are perfect for seed saving and sharing. On the other end, hybrids are like reliable, no drama friends in your garden. They are bred for superiority, strength, uniformity, disease resistance. That's a big thing. These are fantastic for beginners. They make gardening super easier. The only thing is, hybrid seeds do not grow true to type, meaning they won't, if you save the seeds from hybrid plants, they won't be identical the next season if you save the seeds. For a beginner gardener, for even an advanced gardener, grow both, love both. Save from your heirlooms, enjoy the strength and reliability of your hybrids. I want you to give you the joy of saving and sharing seeds. There is so much joy in seed saving. It's something I cannot explain. It's something you feel when you actually save the seeds and share them with friends, family, and people you don't even know. The soft crackle when you open a dried flower head, the okra seeds rattling inside the pod, the earthy smell of an envelope filled with last year's seeds, the quiet pride of labeling your seed packet. Zinnia, saved from my garden, 2025. See? The joy multiplies, especially when you give those seeds away. A simple packet of seeds can say, grow this joy. I want this beauty to live in your garden too. Here's a piece of my season. I thought of you. And when gardeners exchange seeds, that's where the magic happens. You're like planting a little bit of someone else's garden in your soil, and they're planting a little bit of yours. Seed sharing builds friendships, resilience, hope, and best of all, community. It's one of the most beautiful traditions gardeners have. And for my seasoned gardeners, here's your moment. You already know the joy of seed saving, so here are a few quick reminders. Save from the healthiest plants. Let seeds dry fully on the plant. Store them in airtight containers with a silica gel pack. Label variety and year. For tomatoes, ferment the seeds to improve germination. For peppers, okra, Brussels basil, cilantros, zinnias. You can just dry it and store it. The longer you garden, the more seeds you save, and the more generous you naturally become. It's part of a rhythm. If you're new to seed saving, I'll go over my 3-step method of seed saving for beginners. The simplest seeds to save are zinnias, marigolds, basil, okra, cilantro. Here's my methods. Once you grow the plant, let the seeds fully dry on the plant. Take the flower heads, save and label. That's it. If you can actually let a flower dry, you can actually save a seed. It's as simple as that. Before we wrap up today, I want to invite you to something special. I really want to hear your seed story. If you have a seed saving story or a sharing story or anything related to seed saving, I really want to know. Maybe it's something like it's the first seed you ever saved, or someone gifted you some seeds, or it's a variety that's been passed down in your family for generations and generations, or if it's a plant from your childhood, something from your culture or from a different country, or it's a seed you shared with someone during a difficult time, or an unexpected seed that surprised you and became a favorite. Whatever it is, I want to hear it. Send me a DM on Instagram, or you can even send it to me on Facebook. And these stories matter. The story might be the encouragement someone else needs. Before we close, let's take a quiet moment to thank this season. Let's thank the plant that fed us. Let's thank the flowers that lit up our gardens. Let's thank the pollinators who visited us every day. Let's thank the soil beneath our feet. Let's thank the leaves that will become next season's compost. And most of all, let's thank the seeds. Tiny, powerful reminders that tells us that nothing truly ends. It simply begins again in a new form. If today's episode filled your heart with the way seed saving fills mine, I would love to see you inside the Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens Facebook group. I will add a link in the show notes. Come, share your seed story. Come, share what you're saving. And celebrate the joy, the hope, the legacy these little seeds carry. If you're brand new and want something simple to start with, I also have a brand new guide. It's called the Top 10 Vegetables and Herbs to Grow with Your Family. It's super beginner friendly, super family friendly, and several of those plants are perfect for seed saving. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. May your hands be full of seeds, your heart full of gratitude, and your garden full of stories worth sharing. Until next time, happy growing. Hey, quick heads up for my thrifty gardeners. Epic Gardening is running their Black Friday sale, and it's honestly one of the best times to upgrade your garden setup. I never recommend buying tools just to buy them, but if you've been waiting for a sign to grab quality seed starting supplies, beautiful planters, or stock up for seeds for the next growing season, this is your sign. Their collection is amazing right now. I will leave my affiliate link in the show notes if you want to explore.